Damn. They bankrupted, they signed a 100-year lease, and they took the money in the asset and wrote off their taxes. Is that really weird? So how does the grocery store? How about the city? So if we listen and learn, we can learn to play the game. It's a game. Ever since I was a little kid, all right, that's why when I wrote my first series of books, it was basically winning the game of business. That's what it was. See, your problem, I'm sorry, is you. You didn't turn these up. You didn't look around the curtain to learn to play. Let's understand. Half of you, all right, if not all of you, have screwed up your credit up and down a couple of times. You've kicked your own assets. You jacked up the cards. You got stuck. You didn't put your sticky there, and you brought the pain home. Bringing the pain home to yourself, it's like shooting yourself in the foot. And then you brought it to your family. You couldn't get any more. You hawked your house. I'm sorry. I'm going to call that silly and dumb. You're not dumb. What you did was dumb. So let's understand the division process. I got all the applications for corporate credit 13 years ago, all of them from every company for business to put basically the division on the application. It's on there and nobody's freaking using it yet. So we got to get you to pay attention. Write down 3 divisions of me, which means you. So you write down 3 divisions of me, you write down for you, it means you. So understand, 3 chances to try. Problem you got, well, my attorney told me the corporation protects me. I said, yeah, but your same stupid attorney told you to sign the lease for 10 years. See, I believe you pierce your own corporate veil. And I don't care about this silly people you see on TikTok, Google, and YouTube. Came up with the CT Act for out there. When you guarantee anything, all right, from outside your corporation, outside of it, you just pierce your veil. You're the duck and the sheep. And that's the problem you got. Because a division of you could have guaranteed. The problem is understanding how to play. So we look at the banks, and that's fine. We look at Sam's Club and Geico, and we look at basically Walmart, and we look at cities. See, the problem is, if you don't take the time to understand it, you're never going to get there. You're never going to get there. Damn, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, 70 years old, and hell, you're still trying to get there. And if you got there, you got your ass kicked, and you fell on your face anyway, because you didn't pay attention. You've been. I don't understand that. So your first goal right now, is to stop bringing the pain home. I'm going to tell you the problem and give you the solution. See, all my life as a kid, they told me I couldn't do this or that, or told me this couldn't happen. I created it anyway. I wrote bills, I wrote laws, I changed the world. It's half the fun. But again, that's just me. So you have to be that CFO for you, corporation. You get that brain thinking about millionaire. I knew when I was 3, I'd be a millionaire. All right, but I looked behind the damn curtain. See, I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. I didn't like the fact my mom said, I'm a son of a bitch. I say that a lot. I really am. She threw me in a trash can. All right, that's not a nice person, huh? So what do we get to do? Well, I'm 9.5 years old, trying to figure it all out at the library. And what did I write down? Blueprint for success. That was me. And then I wrote down, see it, believe it, go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. Why don't you write it down? What did you think about see it, believe it, go get it? The ability to understand how to play the game. You see, it's a game. Do you want to win? See, when you play checkers, do you win or you lose? I play with my son all the time and my kids. It's great. My 5 daughters in the past too. I'm a checker master and a chess master. And it's like I can just kick the crap out of anybody. They don't want to play with me. But that's just the way it is. So let's play. Let's repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Why? Because I think you screwed up. I think you brought the pain home and you don't know diddly squat. Is that okay to say out loud? You don't know diddly squat? How to protect your ass, and get the money? Come on. Here's $3 million. It's corporations credit. It's borrow friggin' money. It's free. Oh, you just maintain a payment. Hey, let's make these cards over here, pay these cards over here. Well, that's what you've been doing. Well, let's do it under the corporation and the divisions. See, you bring the pain home because you don't know how to play. A millionaire? Yeah! Hell no. See, when you say yes, that's called stupid. You see, every dollar you bring in is tax, and probate when you're dead. So again, what do we get to do? I want to be a corporate millionaire. I want to see the money and not pay any damn tax until I'm profitable. That's how corporations work. See, when corporations are created for the United States of America Incorporated, all right, 50 corps, 50 states, understand something. You got to learn how to play. It takes a corporation, own the assets, a corporation that does business to protect itself. You understand what I said? See, the United States of America, the states and the cities, they leverage their shit. So they have a problem. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. You see, even our government had planned that oh shit day. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. Oh shit day. So let's understand. Foundation, rules and tools. Clients file bankruptcy because they were told what? The corporation protects them. Oh goody. No, it doesn't. It's to receive money. And then from there, when you guaranteed a lease or a car or a building and you screw up, what happened to you? Oh, you lose your shit anyway. I thought it was going to protect me. What happened? It doesn't do what you think it does because no one's trying to tell you the truth. It'll set you free. You'll need foundation and structure. Got it? So it's like this here today. You can invest with me if you want to play. Hell, why not? That's only $1 million Lamborghini. Here's the keys. That's only $100 million building. One of the ones I obtained. Would you like one? This is easy crap. But it's up to you. It's like one of my projects. All right, one of my projects is Faizuli's Colombian Coffee. Why? My wife's name is Faizuli. It's like Versace. To me, it's a sexy name. Pop, pop, pop. I got a chance to do something. So it's like anything else. My wife's Colombian. The arepas, the empanadas, all the good food. Right now, you go into Starbucks and the food's like, why don't we do it better? All right, why don't we have great food, great coffee, and have some fun? Well, that's one thing I've been doing too. So we got this location. Now, I got to do something before pandemic. And now pandemic, and we're building up and away. Then we get past that BS. So they gave me basically a Burger King restaurant. I got a chance for 3 days to do basically what's called a little pop-up thing. Okay. Well, what did we do? Friday, we did a pop-up. We brought in $29,000. Ooh. Profit was 14. The coffees, the arepas, the empanadas, and all the other pieces that people line up for. And then we used Saturday, then Sunday. By the time we're done with 3 days, we got jobs, we got people busy. You know what we did? We made $95,000 in 3 damn days. Is that good? I like that. Making money. See, I'm not going to try to get rich. As long as I do my buckets of money, the corporation gets rich. See, the goal is learning to play the game. All right, so our first location, no problem. That's kind of fun. Then we go after the next one. Every time I see a Taco Bell that's empty, I want the building. Every time I see a Burger King, I want the building. See, that's almost instant. All we have to do a little remodeling. Okay, here's one. All they wanted is $7,900 down on location and take it over. I'm sorry, the guy that started it, he passed away. God rest his soul. He's in a better place. So what do we get to do? Ooh, it's a drive-through too. Wow. So here's what's happening. I can get you all kinds of projects, or you play with me. Okay, your investment. You can invest $5,000. You can invest basically $10,000. You can invest $50,000. Now, what does that do? You stay the hell out of my way as I set up the locations. You just get money. See, I think the problem with most people is they don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't know how to play the game. And the reality is they just get in the damn way anyway. See, you're trying to learn something new. Isn't that a pain in the ass, that too? There I go rhyming again. So what happens at monthly payouts we project will be anywhere from $2,000 to $8,500 a month. Will that be okay if you get $8,500 a month for doing nothing besides playing with me a little bit? Okay, so we get to play some more. So this means basically borrow money is not taxable. So I would try to always tell people when you're going to do a business, don't do it as you, don't do it as a corporation, do it as a division. See, the division I'm willing to sacrifice, because right now you've been sacrificing you and your family all along. That kind of sucks. So we do this corporation with division process, like banks and grocery stores do in cities and corporations. To corporations, we get to play this way. We get to win. If we screw up, we get to do it again and again without bringing the pain home. So borrow money, not taxable. So if I use a corporate credit card, even to get into this, all I do is maintain a little payment. Come on, you waste $50 every other friggin' day. on a bunch of crap. I watch people in this office, they go out to breakfast or lunch, they bring a bunch of crap back and they spend 10 or 15 bucks once or twice a day. Hell, that's a lot of damn money. But again, that's just the way it works. Okay, so we could play and you could sell. All right, then there's only 5 little people, and I'm putting in a location now anyway. Only 5 of you can play with me right now. And then from there, Zelle's free. If not, you have to basically charge you 5% for the damn credit card. Well, there's a way to play with me. Okay, we can play. So the first payout is $20.25, but I won't pay it to you ever. It's your corporation. I won't gonna give you any damn money. I'd have to do what? Give you a tax, what, 1099 and this and blah, blah, blah. No, I want to give it to the corporation. I want it to receive the money and pay tax when it's profitable. Now, if you creep the debt and the debt keeps going up, up and away, you're chasing the debt, you don't pay any tax at all. Is that what Musk does? Bezos does? All right, Mr. Buffett does it too. Wow. So what happens here, we're going to share a piece. That's right. So if you want to play with me, you share a piece. That means basically your division is going to be 4A. My division of my corporation is going to be 4. You're going to get 5 to 20% of the restaurant ownership, and I'm going to get basically the other 75%. Why? Because it's me. You're just getting money back to you forever, forever. Isn't that fun? All right. So what do we get to do? So partnering with me, you can play that way too. What do we get to do? Now, I've been doing this since the 80s. Kind of fun, people. All right, since 1987, I've been partnering with businesses. I'll get the location for it. I'll do the business. You get the income. It's yours. I get 25%. This reverses it. I get 75. You get 25% because you're investing just a little bit of money. Hell, you might as well put it on a damn card. You can write off it on your taxes. Damn. So you get a certificate of ownership. Now you own a piece of the rock. There's your Zell. See, we got to have fun in business. All I know is you watch the banks right now. They've been settling lawsuits left and right. All right, in the last 6 weeks, they have to. And then they bought Zelle on July 6, 2022. See, they're going to get rid of all the bank locations in all cities and states and probably have 5 maybe in every city because they don't really need them. It's a lot of damn money to sit there and have people in line. Oh, wait, and sometimes they're just bitching and complaining anyway. Make a deposit or basically withdraw. So what do we get to do? Zelle. So you take your picture of Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient, and it's ray@racecredit.com. You can play with me if you want. Okay. So again, if you had to use a credit card, you just email you want to use a card if you want to play with that project. Okay. Now we get to play. Let's write down today's date. Let's figure out where we're going to be in 90 days. Most of you have been doing the same thing for the last 90 days or a lifetime. You've been having that rerun all the time. You got up at the same time this morning like you did yesterday, and you didn't do anything different. And you're expecting the world to change. I think what we need to do is get up an hour earlier today and tomorrow. So let's talk about coaching for a moment. Okay, here's what I've done. Everybody in coaching gets to $1 million of credit. All right, I've helped 50 million people so far, 32 millionaire clients, and 29 billionaires. Just having fun. See, every time you do a project, the problem is someone's going to get in your way and they're going to knock you down. Then you're going to have somebody help guide you through the process. Since I got to million to billion, I got all the answers you need if you want. So let's like today. What is your goal? I want to make money. Okay, good. See, you're going to have a goal list, and that's great. I would like you to focus on my goals for a while. Why? Because I don't think you accomplished yours. I think the only thing in your way is you. Okay? So we're going to focus on 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month. I believe that should be your monthly income to a corporation, not you. And then you should break even with your corporation as an S corporation, LLC, S, C, S, I don't care. Single filing, let's offset the taxes. All right, now if you want to make some extra money today, you know 10 people, invite them to see me. Just for the fun of it. Hell, why not? I do classes all through the week and on Fridays and Saturdays, live and in person. I did it in person for so many years. It was fun and online too. I don't have an excuse to give you, so don't give me yours too, okay? We're going to play. Now, if you did it during this broadcast right now, we'd pay you 20%. It would sell back to your corporation, to you. You want to make $1,000 today? Hell, why not? But again, it's a choice. So let's say we look in the mirror. You take time to look in the mirror. Why? Because the problem is you're the only one in charge. I mean, I got to look in the mirror. I mean, who's going to help me? I mean, come on. I'm born in a taxi, thrown away like a piece of shit. Got to be a Mrs. Hope, used and abused as a kid. Who the hell's going to help me? I got no mommy and daddy to help me, guide me. Hell, what's a family? Hell, I wouldn't know. So I had to do one thing. I had to look in the mirror when I was 2.5 years old. I looked at that damn mirror and I said one thing to myself, because I taught myself how to read. I memorized everything she said. If I get up at 225, the abuser can't get me. And that's what I've done all my life. Today, your problem is you. If we took the repo list, all right, the probate list, the divorce list, and bankruptcy list, it comes out every Monday at 6:12 in the morning, ready to go, Pacific Standard Time, maybe wholesale and supply credit. See, here's your problem. Your problem is your setup. You need a corporation. You need at least 9 divisions, of course, at least 9 to 18. You need 100,000 to $1 million of cash credit to the corp. You need checkbook money, and you need vendor supply money. Without that, you're just kicking your own assets. Every time you roll the dice, you keep rolling it with you. I mean, it's like, I mean, I don't get that. Why would you do that? When I started corporate credit the way it's structured to this day, and I can say I helped start it because, hell, I set up the dashboards behind the system when I was training Ken Yarbrough years ago. See, it's fun. But again, if you did what I told you to do 100%, in about 36 months, you got about a $10 million company. And right now, I just don't want you to think. The more you think, the more you screw up. I just want you to do what I tell you to do. Is that okay? All right. I just want to tell you how to do it. I want to clone me into you. Isn't that fun? You see, today, I'd like you to drive around the city. But I want you to be in the passenger side. The passenger side. See, I like boring business. I always have, always will. When I wrote my first book on laundromats, dry cleaning, storage units, and all that stuff, that's just fun stuff. See, if you go down any busy street right now in your city, no matter what city it is, you're going to find all these goodies. My next question is you pull down the visor in the passenger side, say, why the hell don't you own these? What's wrong with you? None of them are ran by you or people. They're ran by management companies. So you're the bank. If we build you 100,000 of credit to the corporation, you use that to get into an escrow, close escrow, and third party manages. You don't have to do anything. You can sit there going, that's all, folks. That's what you should be doing. Your problem is you keep jeopardizing you and your family. I mean, I don't understand. Somebody owns this stuff. Why don't you? Your problem is still you. Sorry. We got to get you to understand how to play the game to win. All right, now let's understand locations. Locations. Okay, I've had a system for 30 friggin' years to find locations again and again. What do we do with them? With the damn keys. We want the keys. I want to manage by third party. I don't want to run a damn business because it's a pain in the ass head. Simple. Wait. Up, and what? Away, and we suck out the equity. Release it, write it down. Suck out the equity. Then we leverage it for more to get another location. Why would you want to spend money when you don't have to? So the problem, most people, probably all of you, you're 45 to 70 years old and you didn't take a chance. You played it safe. And if you took the chance, somebody kicked your assets, and that's no fun. So let's play my way for a while. All I'm asking for is 3 months to 6 months to a year and play my way. I'll get you to 700 to 800 score. I'll rebuild you my way. Is that okay? So let's understand today. If you're going to do what I want you to do, I want to repackage your whole life, the whole freaking life. See, your house today, you walk through it, you make an inventory of all your goodies. You go to your office, do the same thing. See, we have to plan to live. We got to plan to die. That's right. Planning to die, we're going to all do that, okay? So what happens is corporations can live forever. You can't. And that's how we have to plan it. So what legacy will you leave? Okay, so let's understand. Let's write down irrevocable trust, and let's write down UCC1. If I'm going to build you up to million to billion, you can't screw this up. You got to do it my way for a while. I mean, come on. Most of you have been doing a half-assed job anyway. You've been listening to pieces over here. You didn't do all the pieces, and you went, ah! Well, you did. Irrevocable trust, okay? UCC1, the entitlement of ownership. House has a deed of trust, car has a pink slip. UCC1 for all the goodies. Woo! 19 ways to use that sucker too. So every time they told me I couldn't do something, I created and I researched and I created it anyway and find a way to do it. Because the word no didn't mean no to me. It meant they were stupid. I just thought they were stupid. Seriously, I thought the grown-ups were the dumbest people in the world because it was so obvious. I was telling Ted Turner when I was 9.5 freaking years old how to use an SS4 or 26 freaking ways. Stupid people. It's ridiculous. All right, but what can I say? Where your goodies get to go when you're dead? Irrevocable trust. So we got to play, and we got to understand what we're going to do is make sure nobody takes it away. See, the American dream is living on the hill, drive the car of your dreams, and if they sue you, they get shit. We'll say that aloud. Diddly squat. Which one do you like? See, that's the bottom line. Because now take a picture. Make it last longer. Not of me, this goodies here. Take a picture of the goodies. I've done storage units, dry cleanings, laundromats, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, gas stations, parking structures, EV charging stations, car washes, and real estate under divisions. Because that's auto income. It's auto income. Write down auto income. I wrote that as a kid. I didn't realize they're going to call it passive income, residual. I don't give a shit what you call it. I want money coming in. Damn, that's all I want. Now, I got my 22,000 payphones when I was 17.5. That was fun. Then I had 19 houses. Damn. Can you imagine? I got 19 houses. I got $1 million freaking bucks in the bank. I'm driving a freaking Lamborghini going to Orange Coast College, and these idiots are telling me I can't get number 20 property. Are you freaking crazy? Get the hell out of my way. What did I do? I did my research. They said I couldn't do it, loan to value problem. I transferred my property to my divisions, freed up my loan to value problem, and told them to kiss my ass ads. See, you got to get people out of the damn way. There's too many people bringing you down. We got to play. Let's look at this apartment complex. Today, if I gave you a broker's list, we're going to look at apartment complex, seller finance, DSRC loans, 401ks, with your shit, and 203ks too. All right, did I say that aloud? Oh, so this one was built in 1968. Okay, now they want $3 million. Okay, it's a little pricey, but they're willing to do seller finance. Okay, they want 10% down. I can find a way to get it for no money down. Okay, so let's play. So here's our problem. You go get that under you, the corporation. Most you can do in the corporation. Now understand this, listen carefully. That means the corporation's going to get the building. If a tenant slips and falls, they're going to sue the corp, they're going to sue you. You're still a duck and a sheep. Then the loan for the apartment complex, you had to guarantee it as you. So you screw up the corp, it's still the duck. What the? I don't understand stupid. I've watched so much stupid in my life, it's ridiculous. So we have to look and understand something. Today, a division should get the apartment complex, a division of you guaranteeing that sucker because we don't bring the pain home. Didn't you promise you would never hurt yourself or your family? Did you not promise yourself that you would never bring the damn pain home and all you keep doing is the same damn thing against what you say? I don't understand. So all of a sudden we have a residual income. Okay, here's the problem. You're not done. You're not done. Damn, every time someone thinks they're done, they're done. Hell no. 3-6 months later, someone kicks their ass and sues them, and they fall on their face again. Doesn't that suck? How many times have you had your assets kicked? Come on, be honest with yourself. 3, 5, 10 times? See, if we split these suckers here, and we do assignment of mortgage, we just reverse the liability. We what? As the bank, they can't sue me. I can sue them if they don't pay. Well, I like that. But that's now $76,800 for 30 years. Then you know what we're going to do? We're going to suck out the equity and go get another one. We're going to turn it into a note. We're going to do a deed of trust assignment of rents. Can you write it down? Deed of trust assignment of rents. You see, when I was a little kid in school, they didn't like me. I memorized the book. I remember how to do the test. I got 4.5 grades. I was a friggin' genius. Well, when you have an IQ of 203, a total recall, people don't like you. I don't care. I wanted to make money. That was just me. So let's do Freddie Mac. All right? Freddie's my next door neighbor. Not really. So we get to play apartment complex. Maybe we're going to do seller finance. Maybe the DSCR loans. Wow. You know what's really weird? I'm getting $100,000 for every 20 units. All right, to fix it up. Okay, 20,000. All right, so I'm getting 100,000 for every 20 units. Okay, this has 60 units. Okay, we got 64 units in this complex. How much money am I getting to fix it up? 300,000. Here's your problem. I'm sorry, again, I'm going to point to you. You had 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, and you spent it and you pissed it away. Bye-bye. You're broke the next day. That kind of sucks. So what do? We reference 3 times 5. See, if you don't start learning to leverage money, like I taught Sugar Shane Mosley, Oscar, Shaq, and all these other people, and Costner and presidents, guess what? You're stuck. And that suck. So if we reference 3 times 5, you know what that means? It makes it 4.5 million freaking dollars. Borrow money is not taxable. So if they give us that 4.5 million, we're never going to run out of money. And we're going to offset taxes. Let's see, create debt or not pay tax. Create debt, pay tax. Create debt, pay tax. Oh, buy a Lamborghini, pay tax. Which one you want? That's how it works. It's like this, we need 66 units. We need 66 divisions. Now watch. The problem is you got corporations. Oh, goody for all of you. I guarantee you 5 questions, I will pierce your veil in a second. Did you sign a lease? Yep. You. Did you guarantee the car? You. Oh, goody. You. Stop being you. Being you sucks. Doesn't it suck when they screw up the corporation and they come after you anyway? Didn't you guarantee it? See, the problem with corporation, you got to realize they're rich and famous, corp to corporation, corp to division. If you don't learn to reprocess how you do things, you're getting older, slower. Hell, you're not as pretty as you used to be. None of us are. Damn, that's no fun. We're running out of time. 66 divisions. Why? 1 to receive the apartment complex. Got it? 1 to guarantee it, and 64 more for each lease agreement. See, if 12 is going to sue, they're going to sue that management company. We're going to protect our ass. We're going to become the bank. What a concept. Become the damn bank? Why not? See, I like goodies. Okay, this is only $500 million of goodies in the past. You got to see the list today. Yeah, it seemed fun. But again, what do we get to do? We get to play all through the corporate structure. So it's like God's gift, the mansion in the harbor. I had a problem, all right, living on all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor. I got my shit everywhere. 3 yachts, 2 race boats, a Duffy, and a bunch of Sea-Doos everywhere. Damn, that makes no sense. I needed the one that had the largest U-Dock. But that son of a biscuit, Sean, that sales guy, he kept screwing me out of my next property. So I just had to go get it. See, I don't hear no. I hear you're in my way. Get the hell out of my way. I went over to the sellers and I said, hey, you just bought the house. Fantastic. Here's an agreement. Here's a cashier's check for $10,000. Okay, what's this for? The moment you want to sell the house, all right, I want the first call to be to me. I'm going to pay you cash off the thing, pay cash for the property, no commission to anybody. And the reality is you can cash that $10,000 now, as long as you promise to call me first. That was it. So I got my largest U-Dock to put on my goodies. The race boats and the yachts. Hell, why not? Oh, the Duffy. I got to take my wife to Captain Jack's on Friday or Saturday. She wants that prime rib and lobster. Good. Oh, goody. See, I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I like goodies and goodies and goodies. So if we're going to get goodies, we got to get it under a division of the corporation. If not, you're going to create a undervalued problem. You're going to be a duck and a sheep. That's no damn fun. Now, I don't know why I can do certain things. No one explained it to me. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. Not really. I got all this shit instead. But what do I get to do? I'm kicking the door jam at 10. I'm kicking the basketball hoop at T-Week of junior high. They took a picture and they said, why man do you jump? It's in the Register newspaper. I'm kicking the basketball fucking hoops. Fucking hoop, go me. It's just simple. I didn't know anybody else couldn't do this. Then I did my research after coma. I found out my grandpa, who didn't give a shit about me either, was Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in 1932. Coach Bishop was my grandfather for Roosevelt High. Shit. Oh, well, maybe that's why I could jump so high. Now I got to go here. I'm helping the Marines and having fun, kicking some ass at 2. And we're at the old Marine base. Then we go to the YMCA. Now I'm kicking the lights and having fun. The Guinness Book of Records jerk comes in and goes, "Where's the wires?" So I kicked out the lights just to piss him off, run out like a little girl. Well, he did. Ah, he's going to kill me. Well, that's only 13 feet. So what is my goal? My point for you is you can accomplish anything you put your damn mind to. God gave you the rules and tools, so you didn't follow through. But the word no, it doesn't mean no. It means they said no and you accepted it. Why would you accept the word no when you knew in your gut it wasn't true? That's on you. So let's talk about things like specialty classes. When I started the Ray Reynolds University, and I've been teaching class, all right, 6 days a week for 47 years, online or in person. See, you got to understand how to master all these things. Stock kit, real estate, nonprofit, tax balancing, leveraging money, tax Dun and Bradstreet. Oh, I wrote their fast track program, by the way. Division process, I invented that too. Daisy's credit, hell, I invented that too. See, these things I created when they said it was impossible. On Saturday, we're going to play with daisy chaining this weekend. Isn't that fun? We could play. Now, here's 5 things I need you to write down. If you want to play with me, I got to make sure you do it my way, because your way sucks. Sorry. That's how I feel. 750 score, got to get you there. Corporation divisions, oh yeah. Oh, cash credit to $1 million, checkbook money to $1 million, and supply and vendor money. If we don't get that, we're going to be screwed up. You're going to keep taking your personal credit, jacking it up, getting stuck, can't get any more, back yourself and family in a corner, and that's called silly and dumb. And you're not either one of those two. Oh, goody. You got a corporation? I'll build that one for you. Hey, come on. How many of you sitting there with $3 million of cash credit to your corporation right now? None of you. Why the hell not? What's wrong with you? Are these not turned up yet? See, this is cash credit. It's a damn write-off. All right, you can finance the business out of its own damn money. That's what I've proven for 47 years. You got a corp? Let me build that one. If not, I'll hand you one for free. That's right. Some of you pay thousands of dollars to some idiot attorney, CPA, and corporate service, and you didn't learn diddly squat. All right, they're free in all 50 states. Understand? Let's stop bringing the pain home. Let's put your ducks in a row, and let me repackage you my way for a while, because your way sucks. Sorry, but that's probably true. Now let's take Gary here. Okay, let's take Glenn here too. This is Glenn. He's living in his car, feeling sorry for himself for 3 years. His wife left him. You deserve a better woman. Get the hell over yourself. Knock it off. I drug him to the boot camp in the workshops. He lived in that car for 3 damn years. Are you kidding me? $1 million company, brand new house, brand new truck. Hell yes. And then you get Freeway Ricky Dicky Ross coming to my class and my office too. I got him 3 American Express cards, up to $1 million each. Isn't that fun? And then I got to get Thomas. Not doubting Thomas, this Thomas here. Thomas was in prison for 26 years, poor guy. Within 6 months, I got him brand new dump trucks. God rest Michael's soul. You're a client too. All right, we got basically what? Arnold. Oh, we got the president of the United States of America. This one got in trouble, just like Biden, all that hugging. He got in trouble with that too. But I did get to do 2 corporations for Ronald Reagan. Nancy kept just saying no. I created Teach Our Children and became the DARE program. Isn't that fun? So we could play some more too. Now let's understand. Costner, oh, that's fun. Giovanni for Pixar. We got a college professor at Bio University. Or he dedicated a book to me, and all of a sudden we got Superman for Gold's Champ. Crook and Vanguard, rest his soul too, and I got her $1 million too. Is that okay? Incorporating Dodgers, Lakers, and Clippers too. I've been doing this for a long time. And you know what? They know how to listen to all these people from all kinds of walks of life. You started your business, you jacked up your cards. Oh, I forgot, you're at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Let's start a business, honey. Let's jack up our cards. Let's drop our score. Let's get stuck. Let's can't get any more. Let's hawk our house and be stupid. Is that true? Did you do that when you should have used corporate credit in the first place and guaranteed its own stuff? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. Why would you ever bring the pain home? That makes no sense. If we're going to roll the dice, it's a division. If the bank can do this, the city can do this, the grocery stores, Sam's Club, Walmart, what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't look behind the curtain, did you? No, you just complained, some of you. Rich and famous people don't pay tax. Then shut up and join them. Isn't that how the fun works? So let's teach you some basic stuff that I created when I trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW, became a Experian in '96, okay? All cards fluctuate. And this is where you keep screwing up. You jacked up the wrong damn card. Now, understand, I know you're going to have, oh, yeah, I did an emergency rate. BS. I have blah, blah, BS. See, everything's BS. Why? Because these two cards don't fluctuate. Why would you jack up the wrong damn card? What's wrong with you? They have a pay over time limit as well, and they're unlimited. Everybody can maintain a 750 score. Balance these, put these in front, and now we're a CFO. Well, now we're a CFO. What do we get to do? Let's go build $1 million of cash credit. Let's have some fun. That's good. I need you to learn Ray's rules and tools, okay? I mean, I've built over $16 million of credit just for myself through corporate structure. For the hell of it, I built billions for clients too. Ray's rules and tools. Then we have to have another color because this one has to be basically vendor supply. This is done in Bradstreet. Oh, then we need another one too. We need our personal one for our personal shit. So if we organize it correctly, we don't bring the pain home like you, because that's no damn fun. Is it fun bringing the pain home? All right, I just want to have a corporation that makes millions and billions and donate my time. Well, that's what I do. Now, let's understand, on Tickety Talk and Google and YouTube, if you go to a collection account, you can remove it. If it's not dead, that's called BS. It's coming back on. You can't rip off your creditor. All right, so be careful there. You got 5 ways to kill a debt. So write down 5 ways to kill a debt. Okay, there used to be consumer credit counseling on credit bureaus. My company. And now, if you have a problem with the IRS, they're in charge. They are in charge of everything. All the bullies go work there. So if you got a problem, you write down the form 656, 433 A and B. What do we get to do? Solve the damn problem. Now, I need you to go to irs.gov, write it down. Now. I see, I'm going to give you steps and rules and tools. And you're going to do what I ask, please. Okay, I said please. So we go irs.gov. We look at the 1244. All right, now we also have another problem. We have to watch our tax returns. See, one of these creditors is going to send you a form. It's called 4506 C or T. Google that later today. Be prepared for them to send you the form. When I went and met Yarborough years ago, the witness protection, helping them and all that bullshit, and when I was a kid, all right, guess what? I met Yarborough there. They use CPNs, consumer private number for witness protection of government people. You got these idiot companies out there saying, we can give you a CPN. Yeah, if you want to go to prison. Now, we all have old shit days. Damn. I'm worth 3.7 billion structure. At least the corporation is, and I had an oh shit day 15 years ago. I got to die at 5:41, July 5th. Kind of sucks. All right, took out one of the yachts in the backyard of a group of people that had a virus. That kind of sucks. So one of my books coming out called Bullshit That Pay Your Bills. All right, and remember debt consolidation, it's all crap nowadays. It really is. They're really ripping you off too. So again, you got to find who really owns the debt. Now understand, consumer credit counseling used to be in all the credit bureaus. It was nonprofit, one of my companies. Oh, and see, here's the problem with you. Some of you file bankruptcy. Do you realize there's a company called Statewide that actually feeds the credit bureau's information? And if you sealed your record, your bankruptcy would never show up on your file, ever. But your problem is you don't know how to play. And they can't verify bankruptcy anyway. So the bottom line is the credit bureau's lying through their teeth. Isn't that fun? So we're going to play my way for a while. We're going to plan the problem, because if you don't plan the problem, you're not prepared to have your assets kicked. If you're not going to lose, let's lose at the division, at the corp and you. Is that all right? We play my way for a while. So here's some clients. Saturday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, these are my clients in the Millionaire group that have between $3 million to $5 million of credit so far. My 430, I have private. They have 5+. So here's where we have to look at clients. I'm going to pick a boring business. And EV charging stations is one of the things, especially in California. Why? Because our governor, the ding dong, who screws up the whole state for everybody, basically says we're 1 million short of units. So we can make some money. Oh, bridge loans are okay. Real estate, okay. Planning, storage units. If we plan boring and we build the corporate credit and we get into a boring business, you're the investor, it's third party management. Now this client here's got 26,000 a month. Is that okay? To the corporation, then they want to break even. Next, we get another client, Robert here. What do? We say EV charging stations. He plans on storage units, things that I've done, and I want to clue me into you. That's half the fun. But this person here now, Robert, he literally has 35,000 a month. Not a lot, but it adds up. What are we looking to do? The goal should be 100,000. That's $1.2 million company. All right, that's simple. The IRS says 5 million and above or below, small company. So we take each one of these, like David here. David started, we met David when he was in the pandemic, electrician. He's doing about 6 million this year now. He's having fun because David did everything I told him to do. He maintains an 802 right now. Is that okay? Now he's getting over 100,000 a month plus. I like that. So we take the next one, like Katie, and we play storage units and all the other pieces in the Amazon business too. And now she's got 224,000 a month. Is that good for the corporation? What do you think? So the goal would be for you, like Peter, he does this marketing, having fun, apartment complex and all the pieces. All right, he's literally doing almost 400,000 a month. So again, if you want, I'll help you do what you want, or I'll do what I do with you too. We'll make sure we follow through. Now let's look at chapter 18. Here's what it is, okay? When I'm a little boy, 7.5 years old, I'm listening to a poker game at Mrs. Hope's house. They're drinking whiskey. Whiskey smells the whole house up. It smells terrible. They're smoking cigars, talking out their butts. Well, that's what they're doing. You got Michael Landon, you got Dan Blocker, Gunsmoke, Mission Impossible, Ted Turner, and a guy who used to be a Laker, now an attorney, and all these other people going blah, blah, blah. Now I heard a corporation's a legal person. I'm 7.5. I don't know any better. I wrote it down. I wanted to go to the library to figure out what it meant. So let's understand how to play the game to win. Did you draw the diagram I told you earlier today? See, you didn't give yourself more chances to try. You allowed your SSN to be the only thing you did on the SS5 form, and you're a duck and a sheep. A division of you could replace you up to 3 times legitimately with no problem, no intent to do fraud. So why didn't you give yourself a backup? What's wrong with you? So let's understand, your corporation with raised rules can only do 4 things. Can you write them down for me? Don't take a picture. You're told not to. I'm going to buffer tax. No taxes due to unprofitable. Ooh, I like that. Oh, corporate credit. Hell, let's build it all. I set up the dashboards in the 80s for everybody. Isn't that fun? How about we buy a car at fleet price? How about we stay at the hotel and get a free buffet? By the way, that's all your corporation gets to do. When you guarantee something outside the corp, you pierced your own damn valve and you screwed it up. Congratulations. A division, they're cheap, multiple functions. All right, line of defense. I love that. Multiple credit reports. All right, wholesale price. And anything at wholesale price. And I can separate my real estate pieces so no one screws me and takes it all away. Isn't that the goal? Should we not think how to plan the problem? So if we create a division, that's a line of defense. When I became the janitor for the karate studio when I was 4, Chuck taught everybody the defensive circle. This means you put your hands like this, and you make us go in a circle. He said if anybody gets close, it's a hug, kiss, or kill him. That's what he said. Hug, kiss, or kill. Hug, kiss, or kill. That was it. Because you hug them, you love them, then you know the person you were back, you'll kill them. If they're going to attack you, you got to fight. That's how it works. So now we create the line of defense because there's always going to be no shit day. So let's understand. You signed an SS5 for the SSN and the SS4. IRS is in control. All right. So SSN, SS4, they create debt. They all set taxes. And also, they basically the only thing you can bankrupt. Did you know that? The only thing you bankrupt is you. That's kind of silly and dumb. But an SS4 per every entity. We could build a corporate umbrella, a real one, like the banks and the grocery stores and the cities do. So the dashboards that I set up, literally in the 80s, I did this on purpose because I'm building millions of dollars of cash credit. Hell, I got this stuff in the mail when I was 9.5 years old, a helping hand. I got $100,000 of cards in the mail without applying for it. So it You got credit in the mail too. But what happened is Mrs. Hope thought I was a crook. But again, it came in the mail, scared the hell out of me too. So the SSN or SS4, it's the only thing that creates credit reports, the only thing we can bankrupt, the only thing that can get us the money to go get the goodies. Person, corp, division, subsidiary. You see in the bottom there what I created for Asperian? All right, after TOW became Asperian. All right, social security or tax ID. All right, SIC code too. I created all this. Isn't that fun? So the goal is in 92, I kept helping people set it up and away. I like that too. All right. So if you allow me to get you the tax ID or give me your tax ID, I'll take my credit system, I'll add history to it immediately, and I'll show you how to go get a credit file. I'll set up the file for Asperian, Challenger, and Equifax. Instant. Whee! Isn't that fun? Then I'll build you a bunch of cash credit, which you get to write off anyway. And you get to play the game and get all you want. And corporate credit doesn't show up on personal credit files. So if it's done right, it doesn't bring your score down. All right, it doesn't affect you at all. But again, that's how you play. Then I'll line you up for some checkbook money. That's up to $150, no tax return. Wow! Let's look at SS4. See, you didn't dissect this. I don't know what's wrong with you, but we're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, something must be wrong that you didn't look behind the curtain and tear it apart like I did. So every bank and grocery store filed bankruptcy on locations, branches, branch number, corp owning corp. Can you read line 1 in front of you? See, the IRS created one form only for banking and credit purposes, and it's not your SSN. So here it says legal name of entity or individual person. If you had 3 of those suckers and screwed up 1, you got 2 more to go. But that's your problem. Don't have any intent to do fraud. The point is to show you have the possibility to change your life and not bring the pain home. Well, that's up to you. All right, now let's watch. Ready? That same form, the SS4, or you can get to irs.gov, says banking and credit purposes right in your face. That's per division, per entity. If I create an entity, I get a tax return for the corporation, I can do a tax ID, I can get credit reports and build more credit, and hell, it's all a damn write-off anyway. What do I got to lose? Nothing. So when I set up the dashboards a long time ago with Yarborough, TOW became Asperian in 96. I think in Fullerton, California, TransUnion just copied our shit. That's what I think. CBI Equifax. So this is tax ID building cash credit. Would that be okay? It's better than hurting you and your family. All right, so a division. So here's how I looked at it. I looked at it like the martial arts store I started 40 plus years ago on Beach Boulevard in Lamson. It's still there. Yeah, I started the store. And the mobile home park behind that, it's division process. Oh, don't worry on Firestone and Imperial, the Shakey's, the 31 flavors, all these pieces, the apartment complexes, the laundromats, the dry cleaning stuff, payphones, all this shit. See, I have a bad piece. What do? It's simple. Any one bad piece, I'm allowed to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I put that bad sucker over here. You allowed yourself to be the bad piece. Congratulations. You became the duck and the sheep. Meh, quack, quack, quack. Well, it's true. So if I disconnect that sucker and I try to save it, because I'm going to, I have no intent to do fraud, under the Federal Protection Act, I can bankrupt the shit out of it, just like the banks and grocery stores do, and not hurt the corporate and my family. Why would you bring the pain home in the first place? I mean, what's wrong with you? I don't understand. You're going to have a shitty tenant. I'm sorry. All right, you didn't have shitty tenants. It happens. Cash credit, supply credit. Well, what do we get to do? Now, write it down. We're creating a line of defense because we're going to plan on the oh shit day. It's going to happen anyway. Come on. How many times did you get your assets kicked? How many friends and family ripped you off and promised you and they screwed you anyway? Come on, tell the truth. I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not the corp and my family. Hey, I finally got a family. I finally got a birthday and a Christmas when I got my beautiful wife. I didn't have one before. Didn't that suck? But it's just the way life is. All right. So if we take the time today to guarantee, your problem is you got a corp, you guarantee everything from you. That's kind of dumb. Don't tell anybody. The credit card, the restaurant, the house, we can put it in a division and we can guarantee it as a division. Because the only thing I'm willing to sacrifice is a division. You've been sacrificing you and your family long enough. Don't you think that's kind of crazy? So let's take a corporation. Let's create 9 divisions. Hey, I wrote the rules and tools in 85, 86. It's about time you learn to play my way for a while. Why? Because I'm going to say your way sucks. So let's see. I looked in the Fair Lending Act because it's part of the credit system. And if I get one of these cards, just one of them, wow! Did you know American Express is going to offer you 99 more cards? How many would you like? Every division can be known as a bucket of money. Ooh, isn't that fun? I like buckets of money, don't you? Would you like some buckets of money too? But again, we have to learn to daisy chain credit. I invented that as well. See, all this stuff I got to create because they said no. Hell no, get out of my way. Never bring the pain home. Okay. So let's understand divisions. If we were going to go get a laundromat, a dry cleaner, okay, no problem. Very simple, managed by third party. We're going to have to position how many divisions to have. If we're going to go get a storage unit, same thing. If we're going to get an apartment complex, same thing. So what you have to understand, by setting up the corporation with divisions, which you don't have any divisions at all, none of you do unless you're a client of mine, you know what the hell I'm talking about yet. You will when we're done. So understand, if we position correctly, we're going to need 9 divisions in the beginning because we're going to take one card and we're going to get 9 more. Is that okay? We turn that into $1 million. And then we're going to want 9 more divisions to guarantee everything we buy. If we want a storage unit, we need 36. We need an apartment complex, we need 72. Hey, I don't control the time, do you? But if I set it up correctly and the bank wants me to be 2 years old, corporate divisions, by next year, I better set up now. If not, I'm going to miss the opportunity. In my book 30 years ago, I put my division with 3 divisions, 2 and 1 more. I was showing people how I created $16 million of credit. Why not? It's a damn write-off. So let's look at divisions. If you give me a name of a company, make it up, whatever it's going to be, I'm going to put it in my system. I'm going to take my history in that system, and I'm going to establish your Experian, Treasury, and Equifax, all right, ready for tax ID. Once you daisy chain credit, we'll get tax ID because that's what separates liability. Isn't that fun? So we build a corporate umbrella. So every division at the office is $4.99, 3 for $14.97. Okay, tonight you can get 3 for $9.99 and 9 for $24.99. Now you can double the number. That's right. So that means you'll get 6, all right, for $9.99. You'll get 18 for $9.99. Nope, $24.99. That, see if you're listening. That's a Zell for you done tonight. If not, that's okay. You can always call the office tomorrow, pay normal price. That's all right. We like that too. Pays the bills. If we take your corporation today and I create an entity as a division, and what do? Then we get 3 more. Then we want 1 more, and 1 more, and 1 more, and 1 more. This means, listen carefully, we are creating legitimately credit reports, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. Your corporation had babies, just like we do. It's an entity. It's a legal person. It's public record. What do we get to do? We get to build millions of credit. And nobody gets in your damn way. Your problem is your way is you. So what I put in my book called Buckets of Money that I wrote over 25 years ago is how to play the game to win. So I had a problem. I have $53 million of credit cards and they're shrinking my limits. Damn, that's no fun. So what did I do? I basically loaned out the money, did my research at C191D, and I loaned it through the divisions. Now it took me 18 months to do this, 41 divisions, 4.6 million, 190,000 a month. Get the book called Buckets of Money, learn how to do it too. That's 190,000 a month. Now, I didn't realize in the beginning until I realized I tore it apart more, the assets behind it were $1.1 billion. Damn. Return those in the notes too. That was a 98. All right, so what do we get to do? My next matrix I wanted, because I had 53 million to play with, I wanted to protect it all, I created another one. 16,661,000 a month. I just wanted to be the damn bank, didn't you? So every division should be known as a bucket of money. Is that all right if we keep a bunch of bucks out, watch out, folks? Buckets of money everywhere. Why not? Every location's a bucket of money. The Ray Reynolds University, finally, in my whole life, I finally felt proud of myself. Working my ass off, trying to get through all this shit as a kid and everything else, creating millions and billions. All right, I'm driving Lamborghinis and Ferraris, having fun. One technology driver over on Spectrum, 22,000 square foot building. If you got past Betty, she'd buzz you in. There was an office at B of A, Wells Fargo, Chase, all right, ADP, all right, my franchise business and everything else. So I had it all in house. I had agents and everything, banks working out of my location to help people. One shop place. For some reason, getting 3.7 billion corporate structure, God wanted me to rebuild in front of the world. I got to go in a coma and die. It kind of sucks. So what do we get to do? Winning the game of business, I wrote 47 years ago from one of my companies called Repackaging America, and I gave only America to Don King for his movie. All right, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow for you per time. So all of a sudden, there's 1,000 steps to millionaire. I wrote basically the blueprint for success in one of my info commercials as well, and I sold 1,000 steps in 12 books and CDs at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night for 5,000 a set. There you go. Now there I am in that coma. That kind of sucks. All right, I get to hear everything, but it's just I can't move. It's like I don't know where I am. It's a dream. It's a vision. It's what? I hear my wife call the office and say he's in a coma. He's going to die. She must be talking about me. So Ron takes a U-Haul truck to the office to steal my books and CDs. Isn't it nice of the people around you to screw you over more? And then Tom, he sells my websites and phone numbers to the highest bidder because I got 50 million people in my database to a porn site. Never call the phone number. Shh. So what happens? My point is protect you because people around you, I'm sorry, they're going to try to hurt you too. So if you want to copy the Millionaire's Founders Kit, you call the office and they'll give it to you for 499 bucks. If you did it during, this is what bothers me. I get people that call after the fact, oh, with the discount, no, and no. I don't need your damn money. It's my rules and it's my game. We're going to play my way. If you want, all right, it's $2.99 if you Zelle during the webinar. If not, you pay $4.99. That's the rules. Because guess what? Now, I got this 3-day event. People have been bugging me to do another what we call boot camp. I wasn't going to do one kind of TV show coming up this year, and it got delayed till next year. So now we have to film an audience. Would you like to come join me? We're allowing 25 people in the room, and we're almost half sold out. So what's going to happen is basically, all right, on October 25th, 26th, 27th, from 9 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to go through the 18 books and CDs. Friday, we're going to go through the Millionaire system and part of Saturday, then real estate, and then become the bank and financial series on Sunday. So if you don't want to go, then you get the books and CDs, you pay for them, $1,000 for the real estate or financial system. Through me, it's $4.99. Very simple. If you need the books and CDs. And what we're going to do is very simple. Let's watch. We're going to take from 3 days, we're going to make your brain go, ah. It's half the fun. So what we're going to do is bonuses here. I'm going to give you level 1, 2, and 3 for 90 days. If you already have them, it just extends the time. So you got 4 levels to fit your budget. There's 4. So I want you to take a picture. All right now. Okay. From anywhere getting $10,000 of credit to 25 to 5,100. So anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 bucks. And the workshops and all the goodies, you're stuck with me. What a concept. But again, that's now. That's a Zelle tonight. If you need to use a card or transfer money, that's okay. You can do that too. So now let's talk about closet divisions. I had a problem coming out of the coma in 2011. Okay, I'm walking with an oxygen tank for 11 months. We came out, we found out we're literally homeless. Went to my house, I was told it's not my house anymore. Well, that kind of sucks. Got paid cash for it. So, but I have 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. So let's write it down. Now, I always pick the number 8, to be honest with you. See, all my race cars and race motorcycles boats have the number 8 on it. 8 and 0 to infinity beyond. Now, here's what I did. Right when we found out we're home, I said, honey, go to Mark's place. His family has jewelry Mark off the freeway. Okay, no problem. I'll be right back. I'm walking with an oxygen tank. I come back to the car. She says, where's your wedding ring? Where's your Rolex? Honey, they're being cleaned. See, I'll lie to my wife today if I have to. It's my job to protect her. Okay, so understand. What did I do? I got $16,400. All right. I turned around and created, using my division of me, closet divisions, $1 million of credit in 6 damn weeks. 6 weeks. I bought my wife our next dream house. Why the hell do you stay down? What's wrong with you? Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't have 3 divisions of you and a backup for a backup. You became the duck and the sheep. That kind of sucks. So if we take line 1 there, core, person, division, subsidiary, and we want to play, it's like when we guarantee that Lamborghini there. It's a division. You see, here's the problem. I'm going to buy a corporate car. Good, you guaranteed it, dummy. You pierced your own damn veil. All right, screw up and lose it, and guess what happens to you anyway? When they sue the corp, they still sue you. It's a duck and a sheep still. Division buys the car, division guarantees. Sign a lease, division. Oh, I like that. Pieces of property, division. Money, if it's under the SS4, it doesn't pay tax till it's profitable. Fair Lending Act, 1 card gets to be 9 more. How many would you like? Now, they actually offer you 99. Would you like $100 million of credit? That's a little too much. So if we play my way for a while, guess what happens? You don't bring the pain home. When I said we partner up, you have to repackage you 100%. 100%. This means you see 2 cars, 2 buildings. I see 1,013 divisions. See, when you buy your car, you let them sweat you for 5 hours. You sign a piece of paper, which you should have wrote down, this allows 1 inquiry, and you should have took a damn picture. You allowed them to 90 damn inquiries, and you lost $20,000. That makes no sense. Dashboards, cash credit. Dashboards, cash credit. We play the right way. Here's that car. They want $149,000. Are you freaking kidding me? But I'm going to get under the tax ID. I can do it online. I'm getting fleet price. Do you like fleet price too? So let's understand the rules. You ready? Fleet price, tax ID division. Write it down. Fleet price, tax ID division. There you go. That's how you should buy a car. Because if a car is registered to you in a bumpity bump, they sue you because you're the registered owner. That's kind of dumb, don't you think? Oh, well. Rebecca, damn. 2 of my clients were murdered at their front door. Literally. The DMV sold their information. All right, that's why they created the Schaefer bill. It just broke my heart. But again, what do we do? God rest her soul, she's in a better place. So understand, I need you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. If you partner with me with anything, I'm going to make sure you did what I told you to do, because if you get sued, I'm not going to be sued and screwed up. I'm not going to allow this to happen. Okay, so understand something. You get pulled over by a police officer or in a bumpity bump, you're giving out your home address. You're highly intelligent. Why would you be that stupid? You're not stupid. I want you to change your driver's license, insurance, registration to basically a PO box or mailbox, etc. I want it changed today. Okay? So let's understand. This is Mary. Mary's just like you. They all come to me after they screw it all up. Mary's basically Ivy League education. She marries her 3rd grade sweetheart. That's right. They're both Ivy League education, making $100,000, no, $300,000 each a year. Wow. They got the house, the 2 dogs, the cat, and the fish. I figured the cat would eat the fish. Oh, well. I made the fish eat the cat. Here's the problem, Mary. Same problem you do. Mary gave $10,000 to her attorney, set up the corporation, gonna look at the lease too. And then he had her guarantee the damn thing for 10 years. And then she gave $5,000 to the CPA. She used $98,000 of her personal credit because she didn't know how to build this stuff, corporate credit. She dropped her score from 800, plop. She calls them, what did I do? What's her response? They don't know shit when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Mary's problem is the restaurant failed. It filed bankruptcy. She guaranteed the lease because the attorney told her to. See, your problem is you pierce your own veil by signing something outside the corporation anyway. And if you don't understand that, it's called silly and dumb. When they sue the corp, they're going to sue you anyway. Now, Mary filed bankruptcy personally, lost her house. Her husband divorced her 3 weeks later, says, I didn't sign up for that. But again, this is what happens. We have to stop bringing the pain home. So make you a money making machine. What do we get to do? Maury, when I help basically set up what's called fast track for Dun & Bradstreet, I got someone writing a lousy article about me back in the 80s and part of the 70s because I created something called OPM. I'm using other people's money to fill and build my houses and remodel them all because I'm doing wholesale price. I don't have to pay up to 90 days. Damn, it made smart. They told me I was a bad person for doing that. So if we do this correctly, and I help you build $100,000 to $1 million of supply credit, vendor credit. All right, now I need you to take a picture. You ready? Because half of you are going to say, well, Ray, I'm already jacked up. My credit sucks. Well, let's see. You sit there going, beep, beep, beep. Or we can take this picture and we can get supply credit to turn it into cash. And you can go over here and repackage you. You can repackage you so you're not stuck anymore, because that kind of sucks. For Billy, who was homeless laying on the ground outside Bank of America, I got him $51,000. Would that be okay if I do that for you too? All right, we could sell on Amazon and eBay right away, and we can play. So let's say half of you want, I want to do real estate, flippity-dippity-doos, goody. The moment you get a piece of property, you got it at the auction, you got it in your name of the corporation, you still guaranteed it. It should be a division of a corporation. You don't know who's going to slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up. Sorry, but it's true. So what happens is you're basically what? Offset your taxes on your house payment. So we have to plan the problem. Amazon didn't pay tax on the 10 billion or the triple trillion now. Why did they pay tax? See, there's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. If our governor in California was not so stupid, he wouldn't have had Elon Musk lose his location in San Francisco and move in the one in Hawthorne right away to Texas. All we had to do to give this guy is give him benefits, tax benefits. You see, don't complain about rich and famous people, companies not paying tax. Shut up. They're creating jobs. I don't give a shit if they pay friggin' tax. They're creating jobs. And why would they pay tax? They do that on property anyway. So this is called stupid because people don't dissect the truth. But again, we have more people leaving California than moving in now for a bunch of stupid people. But that's just typical. I want to rebuild you. Then I'm going to get you the Spark card, 100,000, then two more for say 30,000 each. That's 160. If we take that 160 times 9, is that $1 million? How about B of A times 9? How about Wells Fargo times 9? How about Inc. times 9? How about gold times 9? So if we multiply credit by entities, we build more up and away. That's up to about $5 million. Now, there's only 10 cards I like anyway. Now, at that point, we go to the bank. Why? Because I give checkbook money up to 150. They call bridge the gap. All right, what do we get to do? These are my 5 favorite ones. Up to 150, we don't tax return. You can create under divisions up to 5.4 million. Would you like to create some money to get the honey? It's up to you. But again, what do we get to do? Divisions allow us to use projection. The projection of money. Oh, I like that. So let's write down credit, loan, and money. Can you do that? Here's your problem. If your corporation is sued doing business, they're going to come after you. Most of the things, you guaranteed it, and you pierced your own damn veil. And you know you did. Isn't that good? No. If a corporation is basically a management company, XYZ don't give a damn Inc., managing a division for franchise, apartment complex, line of defense. What are we building? Financial freedom. Where are we creating? 10,000, 100,000 a month. Simple. So if you needed $25,000 credit today, all right, for you personally or business-wise, the office is going to basically start about 10%. I'm going to give it to $14.99. Now, you can call the office now and get it as well. Simple. If that's during the webinar. Now. If you wanted $50,000, okay, usually $5,000. We discount it for you for $29.99. From here, you want that 100,000. It's usually 10 grand. All right, tonight is $4,999. Then you're stuck with me as I build it for you. Is that okay? You're stuck with me and having some fun? All right. Now that's a Zell. Or call the office at 800-254-9506 right away, because you got to do it before I'm done talking tonight too. All right. Make you a money-making machine. What is the goal? All right. You can invest with me if you want. It's up to you. Okay. Getting buildings and Lamborghinis. But you don't want a Lamborghini for $1 million car until you're doing 3 to 5 million anyway. It's pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. That's what I've been saying for 40 years. Okay. If you want, you can play with me in one of my new projects. Okay. We finally got you all the crazy stuff. Locations. The pop-up got us $95,000 in 3 days. Now, this is different than Starbucks because I don't think the food's very good. This is empanadas, arepas, and all the stuff that everybody gets in line for. Good stuff. I like the good stuff. But again, our first location, having some fun. And it's named Faizuli. That's my wife's name. It's sexy, isn't it? It's like Versace, but it's even sexier. All right, so what do? Every location, like a Burger King or a Taco Bell that's empty, I want to remodel them. Because what are we going to do? So if this project you want to play with me, you can. Your investment's from 5,000 to 10 to 50. And we're going to play. Now, you're going to leave me the hell alone while I turn in the money for you. Because I want you to let me do my job. All right, I like making money, money, money. So again, the monthly payout's about $2,000 to $8,500. All right, based on what you do and how many you invest. Remember, borrow money is not taxable. If we use corporate credit to buy this, hell, why not? Okay, 5,000 is $50 a month. You kind of waste that every other day, by the way. If you need to use a card, okay, you add 5%. If not, use Zelle. There's only 5 people playing with me anyway. So what do we get to do? First payout is next year, 2025, to a corporation, not you. That's simple. We're going to take the division, we're going to dissect it. All right, you're going to get your 25% on this one, and I'm going to get 75%. All right, and you're just going to get money. Then you have to leave me alone. Is that okay? And I'll buy you out anytime you want, or you just keep getting money forever. See, that's called buying an income. I've been partnering with clients since 1987, making millions and billionaires. That's a Zelle. If you did it tonight, because I'm the only one going to offer that to you. Don't go off the office. Can I get into that? No, it's through me only. All right, because it's my project. I'm not going to pay a commission to someone else to take an order for me. So that project's just with you and me. And if you don't do it, that's okay too. So we get to play. You need to use a card, you email me, you want to use a card. All right. See, I don't believe you have your time. I think your time has you. Tomorrow, why don't we get up an hour or 2 earlier and find some me time? Why don't you take a picture right here? This is the only things I would get you into business. So I want you to get income up and away. That's the goal, income. Okay. I don't want you to run a business. I want you to be an investor. I want you to go around your city today, ask yourself a question. Why don't you own these things down the street where you live? You should. They're ran by third party. You don't see the owner running the business. Coaching is very simple. I can play with you and coach you every step of the way. Now, let's talk about blueprinting you. You have a goal list. Good. I think your goal list is good. At least you started somewhere. Why don't we blueprint you my way in the blueprint for success that I created when I was 9.5 years old and kept modifying it every step of the way? All right. Past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. You have a tax problem. You have a bankruptcy. You ever screw up American Express and Chase? From there, what are you going to do? Family. We're going to look at corporation, divisions, irrevocable trust. We got a plan to live, plan to die. And then we're going to look at car, which you should have as a division of a corporation, not you. Your house, you should have bought your house through the trust, but you bought it homestead and trust. So it was escrow closed, homestead. Oh, you forgot the trust and the homestead? Oh, well, what can I say? Next thing, we're going to look at auto income, cash flow for your time. Now, I believe you have a partner of life. Okay, if you're married like me, we understand when we do business. Our beautiful wives give us the look. I'm going to kill you if it doesn't work. We all know what the look is, right, ladies and gentlemen? All right, the little helper in the car. But again, partner of life as well. You got to have fun. So the bottom line is very simple. If you want a blueprint call with me, with you and your partner of life, okay, hopefully spouse, all right, we're going to charge you $9.99. Yes, for basically $1,000, you're stuck with me for an hour. And I'm going to create a blueprint, and I'm going to give you how to do things daily, weekly, and project list. I'm going to tell you what to do. Is that okay? Now, what I always did is I take a boring business, and I take about $40,000 off of a corporate credit card, and I want to get a laundromat or dry cleaners. It gives me up to $10,000 a month. Then I multiply divisions. 100,000, that's usually a storage unit. 250 is an apartment complex. I want boring, ran by a third party. Is that okay? See, when you go to the expos, it's like the deer in the headlights. So let's own it. Let's not run it. Is that okay? That's the goal. Now, if you want to play with me in a 6 weeks coaching process, just to get your feet wet a little bit, Okay, we usually bill it at $11,596. So this is 6 weeks. You're stuck with me. We're going to blueprint you. We're going to give you another 25,000 credit because we want to reimburse you by 5 times. Expedite, rapid, in all classes, and even specialty class too. So that's $4,999. That's how it works. It's a Zell. From there, what do we do? What if you want 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months? See, that's when you're going to get up towards the $5 million mark. What do we do? Well, we look at the IRS rules and tools. They say 5 million below a small company. What is our goal? Let's get the keys on something. Let's get boring, steady, and slow. Okay, I like boring, steady, and slow. I don't want to get the big one and all the crazy stuff. I just want income up to 100,000 a month in the beginning and get the keys. Now the goal is 10,000, 100,000 a month. That should be your goal. Now let's focus on this. We analyze every week. We call you every week. You're stuck with me and all the classes and the rapid rescore. What we're going to do is create a list, and you and I are going to work on the list. I'm going to talk about your projections, your limits. All right, phone calls. I'm even going to talk to your creditors because I'm one of your CFOs, if you allow me to be. From there, we're going to daisy chain credit, and we're going to basically increase limits as well. Is that okay? So if you got into 3 months, it's $8,000. $8,000 paid in full, you get $100,000 in credit. Put $1,000 down and work out the payments during the 3 months. Simple. Then you get $25,000 in credit. That's how it works. If you wanted the 6 months, it's 15 grand paid in full. You get 150. If not, you put $1,000 down and you work out the payments during the 6 months program, and then you only get 50,000 in credit. That's how it works. If you want a year with me, understand next year I'm not doing coaching. Okay, my junior and senior coaches will do that next year. If you're in it now with me, you're stuck with me as long as you want to be. That's very simple. So $30,000 in a year of coaching, you're getting $300,000 of credit. 1,000 down, you work out your payments, you're getting 75,000. That's how it works. Simple. Now, some of you want to get very aggressive, not just getting that 100,000 a month. So we're going to focus on, all right, how do we get to 5 to 10 million? We multiply these by division process, and that's the goal. Next, we can partner and do things with you or for you. So what the goal is, how about we do things and I hold your hand every step of the way, and I guide you how to do it and close the escrow. If not, I can even take it with a project for you. Now, buckets of money and bridge loans. I build up too much credit for some people. I got 3 right now. Ray, you built me 300,000. I don't need all that yet. The money's coming in. See, we leverage the asset we got when we close escrow to get more and more and more. All right, it's better to have more than not enough. So I want you to take a picture of this in a second. All right, so understand what I had to do for me is I loaned out money and created a cash flow to free up my time. That's how I created it in the first place. So if I took 5,000 in a bucket of money, it's almost doubling the money. I'm getting $809 to $900 a month, literally for 12 months. All right, and I can take it off a damn card. The brokers charge $2 grand to set it up the first time. That's it. Okay, 10,000. All right, 1,100 bucks a month. All right, from there, 15 months, almost doubling that, 25,000. What do we do again? So the goal is to create an income while you have the credit, because corporate credit doesn't show up on file. Why don't we use that to build more and money and an income? It's another way to make money. Okay, I like making money. I got to pay my bills just like you. So let's understand. In buckets of money, I showed my matrix that I first set up at 4.6 million. All right, 18 months, 41 divisions, auto income in 1998. And it was 190,000 a month. Is that okay? I like making money. Let's just have some fun too. All right, so auto income, that's what the goal should be in the focus. All right, these are the type of business I would focus on, ran by third party every time. If you want, I'll do all the work for you with you as we structure, like the Freddie Mac. Maybe we're going to look at the DSRC loans, maybe the seller finance. Either way, we're going to target the project, and we're going to go get it, close escrow, and get some income automatically come into your corporation. Locations. If we use my location system, we charge you 25,000 bucks because I guarantee you an income. 3 locations. If you're in coaching, then that is only $5,000. That's how it works. From there, what's our goal? Get the keys, get the keys, get the keys. All right, if we split a project and I do it with you and for you as I build you up and away, this is where you're number 4 and I'm 4A. That means that's your project. Everything else we do for you, you get 75%, I get 25% because I fought through the escrow to get you the piece, all the goodies too. And that's how I've been making millionaires and billionaires since 1987. So you get a certificate of ownership. It's a Zell for the location if you want it now. As we play the game, you can always use a card, of course. Now, some of you, again, will get more aggressive. Stellar Bank, Chase, and American Express. They tend to give us 250,000 line of credit. Okay, again, why do we want that? Maybe better, more pieces. Again, we want to finance and never run out of money. Now, what happens is you want the 250. I'm going to take your corporation and put it as a division of my corporation. Okay, I'm going to take a card I get you and exercise it so I can prove to the banks and the creditors that the card actually used and paid to through the same bank account. I'm going to use my tax return, all right, as a division of this as well to get you up to 250. Okay, if you want. And I have the verification of all that, not a problem. So you get to partner with me a little bit. So as we do this, we get to that 250. But I charge $5,000 to show the tax return, division, and all these pieces, put it up for you. That's just a setup to get it done. It takes about 90 days. But then after I get you the 250, I'm going to take away 10%. That's my fee to the corporation that I work for. Now, if we look at American Express, our first goal is always look at the platinum card. Online, it'll show you the blueprint. Scott, them years ago said they named it after me. Who knows? All I know is they have a 250. This means you look at the card and you can apply, but make sure you have 100,000 coming in and out. I've watched them lock 2 people out for a year to come back and reapply. So don't do this unless you want big amount, and you have money coming in and out. They call it movable money. Once it's this position, if I do it for you or you do it on your own, the reality is you can multiply it by division. That means each division can get 250. That can be 2.5 million just on that. So the goal is you're building the financing most of you're missing all along. 250. Remember, if I do it through my system for you, I charge $5,000 to do it. We get verification of income, verification of bank, verification of tax return. From there, I get 10% when it comes in. That's how it works. From there, that's how we get to the 250. All right, and it's a Zell if you want to spend that $5,000 tonight, because I'll line it up right away. We can probably get it before the end of this year. But again, that's Ray at ragecredit.com if you want to use a card. All right, what is our ultimate goal? You have ways to project with me and other things to do. All I know today is most of you are bringing the pain home. All right, you didn't know rules and tools here. All right, these don't jack up and fluctuate. These do. So understand how to play the game. You watch banks and grocery stores file bankruptcy in locations. You can have 3 divisions of you with no intent to do fraud, giving yourself a backup and a backup. Unfortunately, you didn't do that. And if someone says a corporation guarantees and protects you, I'm going to call them out and tell them they're full of you know what. Because in that corporation, they sue you, but you guaranteed a building or car or something else outside the corporation. Hell, you pierced your own damn veil because you didn't use the division process that I invented in 85, 86. I don't care if it's Sam's Club or Walmart, Geico, cities. What is our goal? Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO. Get your brain thinking about millionaire status. Look behind that curtain every time. That's the goal. For me, God gave me a lot of things to do, a lot of visions and dreams as a kid too. I do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. What I offer tonight is good tonight only. It has to be done now. If you want, you can call the office at 800-254-9506. But again, they're going to give you normal pricing. It's up to you. The bottom line is you got a couple people still here. Call them right away. The ultimate goal for me is to change the world. I want to repackage the world. That's what I've always wanted to do. Make a difference. I want to make sure I leave my mark before when I die. Probably next time it'll be permanently. Because the last time I got to come back in a coma and everything was stolen. Kind of sucks. But again, as we play this game, we get to win. or that's the ultimate goal, is to win the game of business. So the bottom line is very simple. Hi, John, Daniel, thank you very much. So tonight, let's do our best. Let's let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.